Look, men used to go to war, and now we have to be the first one to send a text.
Just know that when I say I want my daddy, I don't mean my father.
I would give the pain a 10. A lot of people do tell you it's not that bad and things like that, but me personally, it hurt it really, 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 really bad.
Well, that's a problem. But not my fault. I did everything I could, and you did too. Also, why are you still here?
According to some people, my standards are really high for a fat girl, which is mind-boggling to me. But if I was a skinnier girl saying what my standards are, the comments would be, yes, queen, oh, good for you for sticking up for yourself, this is material I want to see, I want to be just like you. But it's because I'm fat, I get demeanored. That I deserve the bottom of the barrel, the least you can get out of a person. That I should be lucky that people are even hitting on me. So I should be taking what I get. I don't know what world those people live in, but in my world, that is unacceptable here. I don't care two shits about what my weight is. My standards will always stay the same because I know what I deserve. And I'm sorry if you think that my weight is going to determine what I deserve, get the fuck out of here. So if you people who think that, you could stay over there on your high horse thinking that plus size people or people who are bigger than a size fucking 4, but by the way, the average size in the US is a size 16, are out of your goddamn minds.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
And here we go. I hope you're hungry for nothing.
I wish they'd go back to whatever basement they crawled out of. They wouldn't know what to do with a real girl anyway.
So this only happened like 2 days ago, so it's fresh, but I'm going to tell you guys about getting rejected on a first date in person and how I am coping with it. Having experienced this so that I can viscerally relay what it's like, I think is the silver lining, because so many people I hear from are so afraid of this happening. And look, I'm here. Everything's fine. Did I have a good cry? Was I a little bit angry and spiraling? Did I need the support of my friends over the last couple days? Yes. But did I bounce back like a fucking boss 2 days later? Yes. My confidence in myself, my confidence in my herpes status, my confidence in my worth is not shaken. What I want to clarify is what I'm so hurt and disappointed in is the person's actions. And that's something that I want you to think about if you get rejected by someone in person. There are some people who will be so courteous and do it in a kind, respectful way. And then there are people who are going to just reveal aspects of their character that would have come out to you in some other way, shape, or form. And that is why it is still a filter. I was hurt by the rejection itself because any human would be. When I disclosed, the person held back physically, shut down. I kissed them afterwards when the conversation was over just to kind of test if we were still okay, and they wouldn't return my kiss, and that hurt like a bitch. And then they worried that they were now going to get cold sores, which makes no sense, and I don't know why people think that genital herpes is contagious everywhere, but they never think that oral herpes is contagious everywhere. That physical reaction of pulling back and making it seem like I wasn't even safe to kiss or touch anymore was the most painful part. And I know that I am. So that's important to remind yourself, is this person's reaction. In the 3 years that I've had herpes, almost all of my disclosures have been so positive and successful, whether they're in person, on the phone, or through text. So I think I needed to experience a bad one. I also wanted to take things slow, and things started moving so fast that I felt kind of forced to disclose before I was ready to. And that was also a flag that I was keeping in mind. that this person was rushing and moving things along really quickly and probably looking for a hookup where I wasn't. Go to part 2 for more because I'm running out of time.
Hell no to the no.
It sounds like she kissed him without his consent when she had herpes. I'd be pissed too. I'd file a police report. Of course, someone's going to be rude if they're exposed to an incurable STD, especially one that makes it obvious they have it, which is on the lips. She's lucky the dude didn't have a worse reaction. Also, it sounded like she wasted his time by not telling him up front in hopes to make him attached and emotionally invested in her. So it would be harder for him to reject her. So of course, he's going to be pissed that his time was wasted on her. That, plus kissing him without his consent, who knows what other kind of contact they had before this reveal. Just when you think you've heard it all from the feminists, you hear this, where a female puts a man's health in danger, then has the audacity to act like he's in the wrong for feeling some type of way. Another thing, can you ladies stop calling yourself a boss unless if you actually employ someone? These females love to give each other and themselves titles that they haven't earned, like calling themselves CEOs or queens, beautiful, brave, and the list goes on. Let's see what the comments say, and see if anyone else had a problem with her kissing someone when she had an STD. Thank you for this. I'm pretty sure I just got rejected for the first time and it was so awkward. I really like him and I cried on my way home. Just shows that women can dish it out but not take it. They have no problem trying to embarrass a man who approaches them, but when it happens to them, which is usually with kids' gloves, now it's a traumatic event. That's life, honey. Another comment. Well, he rejected, so it's his loss and you are an amazing person and it is truly his loss. How is it his loss? She's a certified 304 who brags about sleeping around. And on top of that, she'll give him warts on the lips. By loss, she means losing by addition. Sure, I swear the delusion in the West is on another level. It says more about them with the way they reacted, and you don't want that in your life. And the female in the video responded 100%. Not one of them said anything about her kissing a guy without his consent. Wow, this is crazy. Well, I hope she tries to kiss a hungry bear in the woods. It won't mind if she has an STD. Grizzle grizzle.
Hey besties, I know you didn't ask, but I'm sure you're wondering how dating is going in 2023. Let me tell you, it's going well. It's going really well. A man that I just met, that I spent maybe 8 hours with, just asked me to buy him a tire for his vehicle. A whole ass tire. Wanted to borrow the money. If you're watching this, hi, you're blocked. Literally haven't broken bread with this human. And get a text message. Hey, I need a favor. I need money for a tire. A fucking tire, okay? That is how dating is going in 2023. It's like somebody took a shit in the dating pool, saw that they took a shit in the dating pool, and then turned around and threw up in it. That's how it's going. I may be single for the rest of my life, and look, at this rate, I'm okay with that. Because what I will never do is buy a man I just met tires. That's what I won't do, okay? I love you.
Damn, he straight up soft guy errored her. This is how you know MGTOW is winning, because kings are demanding more to date these modern women. That's what happens when this female allowed herself to be single over 30 and allowed her waistline to balloon. If she wants the princess treatment, then at least get into shape. She can't reverse time, so the clock is ticking. Tick-tock. As in, stop making TikToks and get a gym membership if you want more interest from men. Also, aren't women always demanding men to pay their bills to date them? I'm pretty sure women like her are silent about that. But now that a man demands something for his time, it's a problem. What if it was a genuine need of help? What if the guy was on his way to having a successful business? He just paid his employees with a credit card and his tire popped. She could have missed out on being with her dream man. He said he'd pay her back. It's not like the many modern women today who just outright demand you to cash app them to even talk to them. Or she decided to swipe right on Chads and matched with a Chad freeloader who probably just matched with 4s and 5s or below, just to see who will be the first one to blink and give him that soft guy era. Women do this all the time. They go on dates with guys that they're never interested in romantically, just to get free meals and attention. And there's even large corporations like OF to help them trick lonely guys into giving them money. Top comment says, they're always looking for a mama, a nurse, or a purse. That wouldn't be a problem if you Deceptithoughts left good guys for these broke Chads and Tyrones. No one is forcing you to date men over 6 feet tall, yet somehow you keep on passing up good relationships for these D-bags and players. Another comment. I've blocked men for asking for gas money when I don't know them, but the audacity to ask for a whole tire? Like I said, weird how these same females have no smoke for these thoughts and gold diggers who demand to be flown out on vacation to date them. I bet he messaged at least 6 other women hoping he'd get enough yeses for a full set of tires. And there it is. These females are hinting the quiet part out loud. That the males who can do this are these physically gifted tall men.
When you get rejected, it almost makes you want that person more.
Yeah.
And you start to forget that there might have been reasons that you maybe were on the fence about them too. Like, sometimes when we get rejected, it's like everything bad they ever did, suddenly you don't remember it anymore.
You don't know.
Suddenly you're like, I want him so bad because he doesn't want me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But you have to like remember like, okay, look, there was also this, and this that like about his personality or about like what he did that didn't really fit with me. And now I'm not focusing on that because I'm too much focusing on like what I must have done wrong.
Yeah.
But this person is clearly not even a fit for me. So
And that's a red pill truth. When it comes to dating modern women, whoever cares less in the relationship wins. This is another reason why they chase the players so much, because they're seeking that ultimate validation of getting a man in high demand to commit to them. But like a dog chasing a car, once the dog catches up to the car, it doesn't know what to do and will look for another car to chase. Exactly like modern women. That's why they're not qualified for a relationship, because they don't know how to act in one or nor appreciate a good man. They're feral. They can't be domesticated. They'll always be addicted to the new DICK and think the grass is greener on the other side. The whole video is massive cope. It's like a broke person saying they didn't want the sports car to begin with after the dealer rejected them for having bad credit. Instead of realizing that their standards are too high for the reason why they got rejected, they try to tear the man apart so they don't have to take accountability for having those high standards or red flags. A female that looks good, like the one who's talking, is full of red flags. She has more red flags than a Chinese CCP parade, but they're usually hidden or masked by her looks. Many males will overlook the red flags to clap her cheeks, but a man with options, like a high-value man, gets opportunities with busloads of attractive women. So that beauty isn't mystifying to them because they're used to him. And now, it's like golf. The lowest score wins, and in this case, the least amount of red flags wins. And that's how dating in the West should be. I'm not saying commit, but if you decide to do something casual with these thoughts, pick the one with the least amount of problems and you'll have a better experience. Top comment says, rejection is redirection. Whatever helps these thoughts sleep at night, I guess. Rejection breeds obsession. To modern women, it's crack to them. They can't help but wonder why they were rejected because they rarely experience it. Probably the only time they're introspective. A post-wall comments, rejection that you are okay with comes from a prior history of unhealthy trauma responses. You become used to living in trauma. And that's why these post-walls stay single, because trauma is their relationship norm. If they actually get a steady or healthy relationship, they get bored or think something is off. It's like if someone is used to being on speed and they get off, regular life gives them withdrawals. Just another reason why it's not worth trying to fix broken women.
Today I'm going to teach you how to catfish like a pro, because right now I look like how the inside of an earring back would smell. I'm embodying earring back, so we need to figure this out. First things first is hair. When you curl your hair with a wand, you want the wand to be the same thickness the whole way through. This is Foxy Bay. I don't know. Let's find one. This was at Marshall's. Also, I'm half kidding. I know there's going to be 1,000 comments about how I'm pretty before makeup, baby. I know. Thank you, though. Oh, I know. I'm just being silly for the laughs and the goofs. You're pretty without makeup, too. So shut up and let's catfish, okay? Anyways, curling my hair. When I curl it, I always curl away from my face. I don't do those pieces that go towards my face. My hair is too thin for that. They need to look cohesive or I'm going to lose my mind over. See how these are cohesive? It's not getting weirdly small at the bottom. That's what you want. That's what you want. Now is when I'll decide if I want a middle part or a side part. By the way, side parts aren't ugly. Everyone just wants to look the same. Side parts can be a sleigh. Watch. I'll do one and you're gonna be like, wow, that's a sleigh. Okay, the side part is eating. Now it's time to do our face. Let's get into it immediately. e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. Put it all over your face, babe. Especially your dry ass forehead, babe. You want those dry pieces to be laying down flat. e.l.f. Brow Glue. Brow glue your eyebrows up. Brow glue the front up and the sides to the side. NYX Brow Pen. Duh! This NYX Brow Pen is just like the Anastasia one and it's so good. You just want to like rub it out once you get your line in. Okay, moving on. Okay, it's CC Cream. This is good. I don't know. This is good and it's got good coverage and there are better things out there. I really like this, so just deal with it. Just deal with it. This is my summer shade, clearly, but we're gonna lighten it up with concealer because we're looking kind of scary. We're kind of looking oompa loompa zoopity-doo. Before we fix it, we're gonna use our Rare Contour Stick and we're gonna go into the brow, down the nose. That's how you contour your nose. If you don't contour your nose like this, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. Fix it. You're wrong. Do your forehead. Do your forehead, babe. All pretty girls have big foreheads. There's no shame here, but do your forehead. Need fluffy brush and just messily blend this into your brow and down your nose. Probably don't hold it like a little kid holds a spoon, but you know what I mean. Feel like it's too much? Boom, 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 boom. What are we gonna do? Fix it with concealer. Duh. Take your CoverGirl concealer. This is the best concealer to ever exist. I honestly am not lying to you. Put it everywhere. Take your concealer and drag it down the side of your nose when you're contouring your nose. I swear to God, this is the easiest way to contour your nose. Duh. Da, 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 da. I've been telling you forever. Boom, snatch nose. Can I breathe? The answer is no. Put any blush on your face. Literally every blush is pretty much the same as long as it has pigment. My personal opinion, unless it lifts up your makeup, then it's annoying. And there are a few that do that. Stop. Spray your face. It's time to powder that mug, baby. Powder it. Ooh. Bronzer, take that same dirty brush and put it into your brow, out to your temple. In your brow, out to your temple. I promise. Just follow what I'm saying. Your blush from the apples of your cheeks to your temple. I'm not really into the bubblegum pink blush right now because it's fall. So, I don't know. Do something berry. Do something mauve. This is the singular most important piece of advice I can ever give you. Take a dark brown, put it on your waterline really messily, and then rub it out. Promise you, hold on, changes your whole eye. Looks so good. This is the most important product I can tell you. The IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. Nothing beats it. Nothing compares. Just hold on. I'll show you the result. Literally, hello. Hello. Nude eyeliner in the waterline. Duh. Iconic nude. Pillow talk in the center. Duh. It's time to go swimming, my little catfish. I've given you your gills. You're welcome.
They're not even hiding it even more. Makeup, also known as fake-up, is the feminist war paint. Without it, many of these Decepticons would be mid at best. And these are the same feminists that have the audacity to complain about liars and cheaters, when these smart men are just conning the con artists. Don't expect a man to tell you the truth if you're wearing spandex to hide your love handles. You lost that right for him to be honest when you're wearing a push-up bra or waist trainer under your clothes. Don't demand the man to be handsome if you wear 5 pounds of makeup like a mask. The ironic thing is that short men, who are at an extreme disadvantage in the dating market, very rarely wear lifts or shoes that make them look taller, unlike females who will wear high heels all the time, when height, or the lack of, isn't a deal breaker for most men.
So, do you remember when you'd be, like, driving along, and you'd suddenly burst out into tears, like, what the hell is wrong with me, right? And then you'd remember that it was, like, that time of the month, and you're like, oh, okay, this all makes sense, this is okay, like, it'll pass in a couple of days, and it's PMS, and it's fine. And the thing is that when you're going through menopause and you randomly break out into tears in your car and you try to figure out why, there's no rhyme nor reason. There's no date that it's tied to. There's no cycle that it's tied to, and yeah, you're just crying. So good luck with that.
When life on easy mode officially ends, it is the end of the world for many. Their self-worth starts and ends from their looks. Menopause is when these females not just hit the wall, but fall off a cliff. They turn into a grandma, and I think this crying is their subconscious being let out, or finally revealing itself. Especially when they know they officially can't have kids anymore. It's a reminder that one of the most defining parts of being a woman, which is the ability to have kids, is gone. Even single moms like this one who has kids knows it's officially over. Time to go into a nursing home. That's the MGTOW reality.
As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you'll get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video. Till next time.